Depth and experience will be a few keys for the Wartburg football team this year. 15 starters return from last year's 8-2 season.
We've got a great group of guys that have been working hard for a long time through the offseason and have been doing a great job.
8 starters return on defense, including the entire group of linebackers, Jason Shupp, Mark Lushow, and Ryan Billings.
Our linebacker group is probably as talented and deep as we've been for quite a while. We've got same three guys that started for us a year ago back, and then we have 3 guys behind those guys that are very capable, that we have complete confidence in having them in the game.
I'm definitely looking forward to it for sure, especially on the defense. We'll have a lot of guys coming back and a lot of depth too, so that's always a positive thing.
Other returning starters on defense include Ross Naylor, Martin Hyatt, Ben Bentil, Riley Anderson, and Garrett McRain.
Obviously, experience coming back always helps a lot. Camp's been running really smoothly. Like I said, I'm just excited for the games to start because I think we got a lot of experience and our defense can do some good things this year.
On the offense, there will be 7 familiar faces from last year's team. The offensive line will be led by John Orr, Colton Haley, Jordan Young, and Alex Covington. Wartburg also returns 2 all-conference running backs in Reese Thompson and Connor Dahlstrom. Kurt Rusko will round out the returners as a receiver.
It's awesome because we all play together. We get comfortable playing around each other. We know what the other person is going to do in certain situations. So it makes it a lot easier being around guys you've played with, obviously, before.
It's going to be exciting. Through the off-season and camp, they've definitely been carrying kind of the workload and showing examples of how we do things here at Wartburg.
A critical member of any offense is the quarterback. Wartburg graduated QB1 Danny Stiefel last year, so they were forced to find a replacement. The new face leading the Wartburg offense is Logan Schrader. This will be Schrader's first year in the Wartburg program. Last year, he attended Minnesota Duluth.
He's a talented guy that throws the ball well. He's I think can be a dual threat quarterback as well. He's definitely capable of making some plays running and using his feet as well.
He's been here all summer, so we've gotten really comfortable with him. We're really confident in his abilities and everything, so we're really excited to see what the season brings.
Any quarterback coming into a new system is he has a lot on his plate to learn right away. But he's been embracing it really well, and he's learned it a lot quicker than I thought he was going to. So really impressed with him, actually. He's doing a really good job.
The schedule will not be easy for the Orange and Black this season. They have 3 non-conference games with the departure of Cornell, and the Iowa Conference is looking tough as well.
Looking forward to it. We got a few new teams that we haven't played before, or a couple new teams, and it should be definitely a fun schedule to take part in this year.
I think it's as wide open as it's ever been, to be honest with you. I think if you went around and went to everybody's media day, I think there'd be no less than 5 teams that think they have a legitimate chance to win the championship.
The Iowa Conference is always tough, so we got to approach everything like we always do and just take it one game at a time and prepare for every team like they're out there to beat us. So
there's not much we can do about who we're scheduled to play besides just work hard every game and let the chips fall where they're going to, and just go out there and have fun and play with high intensity, and what's going to happen is going to happen.
A big stretch of the season will be towards the end when the Knights have to face the University of Dubuque, Co, and Central in a 3-week span.
It's nice to have that at the end of the year, though, because even though some people might be kind of banged up by that time, that's the time when everything should be clicking and everybody should be at their best. So it's better to have it at the end of the schedule than at the beginning when things are still kind of shaky.
There's a lot of talented teams, but I think it's going to depend on which teams can play well at the right time and make plays in critical situations, and obviously which teams can stay healthy and have their guys out there together at the time when they need them to be.
But we're going to look at every game as important, and no team in the Iowa Conference is easy per se, but definitely the Coast, Central, and then Dubuque there at the end. It's going to be a fun game, and I think it's going to come down to those last 3 games definitely who's going to come out on top.
This year, the football squad will have to focus on finishing every game strong. Last year, they fell to Simpson and Co. despite having the lead in both games.
We have 2 ball games where we have 17-point leads going into the 4th quarter, and after that thing happened to us at Co, I came in and said, I don't think I've ever had that happen to a team that I've been involved with here in however many years that was, 13 years. And then, when it happened again, a month later, to us in the same season. And so, that was disappointing. I think it just points out the fact you have to finish. You have to finish the job, and it takes everything.
The Knights will use those losses from last year as momentum this season. The team is hungry, driven, and focused. The football season kicks off tonight at home under the lights against McMurray College. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m.